you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Olivia if you're new here, and I hope you are doing amazing. Now, today I will be asking you, who do you think you are? What do you believe defines you? Who are you? I have asked myself that question over the past 2 years, and I've come to realize that they are not kind words. I have come to believe that I am defined as unworthy, not skinny enough, not pretty enough, not smart enough, broken, I'm not gonna go anywhere, etc., etc. Literally any bad thing. That is what I was defining myself as. That is what I was believing who I was and I was always going to be. And I had to take a back seat and come to realize that, okay, where do those beliefs come from? I mean, yes, I was telling myself that, but I realized that those were the words of other people. But I have come to believe them for myself. But all of those were words or actions from other people other than myself. I have had to overcome many difficulties. Growing up, I have been violated, I have been cheated on, I have been bullied, and I know I'm not alone. I know if you're watching this right now, I'm sure you have experienced any of those from some degree in your life at some point. And I want you to understand something that has been able to set me free, and it will be able to set you free from the hurtful words and actions of other people. And that is, hurt people hurt people. If someone is bullying you, or if someone says something rude or scoffs at your face, that is a reflection of what is going on internally with them. Or if you have been cheated on, I have been multiple times, and that being cheated on is probably one of the worst mind games that someone could play with someone else, especially whenever you try to be like, hey, you're cheating on me, and then they make you seem, and they try to turn it back around on you, and they try to make you seem like the crazy person who's mean and who's breaking up this relationship. I want you to realize that those people are narcissists. They only care for themselves, but it is a reflection of what is happening in their heart, because they are broken, they are insecure, they are unstable people, and they are using you as their victim. And that also goes with bullying as well. Any sort of mental or verbal abuse or physical. I haven't personally experienced that, so I'm not going to share or discuss anything about physical abuse, but anything verbal or mental, I have experienced that from multiple different people throughout my childhood. So I believe that I have enough experience to be able to talk about this topic, and I know a lot of people have experienced it to some degree. But I just want you to take away that those people are hurt, they are messed up, they do not have a good or stable heart, they are in a bad place. And I want you to understand, the next time that someone tries to hurt you, or they try to insult you, or if someone like cuts in front of you in line, there's something going on in their life or inside their own heart that is troubling them and that they have not dealt with. So as hard as it is, just do not let it affect you. I'm not asking you to be nice back, but definitely be compassionate, understanding, and most importantly, understand that you did nothing wrong. It has nothing to do with you. It is merely a reflection in their own life. With that being said, but experiences like that come to make us believe that we are unworthy. If someone cheats on us, we believe that we are broken, unworthy, not good enough, ugly. I have been bullied. I've been called five-head. I've been called fat. I've been called skinny. I've been called horrible names. And I just had to, in looking back on it, all those people that have said that to me, I personally know that they also have had a hard time growing up. They have a hard family life, and I know that it's something internally going on with them. And I don't want to say that the truth sets you free, but understanding that hurt people, that is the only thing that set me free from the hurt and the resentment that I built up towards these people. It was the only thing that was be able to set me free. I first had to do that. I had to realize that and understand that completely before I was able to speak good words and speak life back into my life, into who I believe I am, of what defines me. We always think that all these, like, oh, I come from a poor family, I will always be poor, I will never be able to make money. Who's telling you that? You're telling yourself that. We are all the creators of our destiny. Whatever you speak into your life, that is what your reality is going to be. So if you speak hate and ugly words and thoughts and beliefs that you're not going to be anyone, that you're not going to go anywhere, you never will go anywhere as long as if you're believing that. But if you start to change the narrative that you set out for your life and the narrative that you set for yourself, and you start to tell yourself and believe, well, first you have to telling yourself that I am loved by God, I am beautiful, I am smart, I am capable, I'm strong, I'm independent. The more that you speak that into your life, the more you will believe it, and the closer you will get to that being your reality. But I also believe that actions also play a huge part. You can speak good life and good words of encouragement into your life and, just constantly repeating it in your brain throughout the day. But those words are nothing without action. So you can, tell yourself that, oh, I'm going to be successful. You can tell yourself that as much as possible, but without the action, that word and that belief will be nothing, unfortunately. I wish it was true, but you have to put action behind that word. So if you currently are struggling to overcome the past, even if it was something that happened yesterday, I want you to understand that the past does not define you. Your actions and your belief of yourself today or this moment or this second, that is who you are. So if you are struggling to let go of the chains of the past, of what even happened yesterday or even this morning, this very moment or today, if you simply say, yesterday holds no chains on me, I am who I want to be today, and I am X, Y, and Z. So I'll fill in the blank with words that I try to tell myself as much as possible. Yesterday has no chains on me. Today I am smart. I am beautiful. I am going to achieve my dreams, etc., etc. Those are the 3 words that I really try to tell myself as much as possible. And I've come to believe it the more that I repeat that action. But those words were nothing without the action behind it. So that meant that I had to make sure that I was making good grades in my college classes. that I am trying to get as much as my real estate course completed as much as possible each day, that I am trying my hardest to work out all week, every day, or even 5 days a week. I try to take self-care evenings or self-care mornings for myself, whether that is putting a hair mask on, a face mask, taking a nice bath, shaving my legs, doing self-tan, putting lotion on, lighting some candles, reading a book. The list continues. These are all things that the actions I needed to take in order to start to believe the words or who I wanted to be. Because at this point, once you're starting the actual action of becoming who you want to be, that is who you are. So who do you want to be? What do you want to define you? Do you want to be a leader? Well then, I'd honestly encourage you to start a YouTube channel and voice your opinions and your encouragement. I would encourage you to go be a youth leader at a camp or a youth group. I have taught I volunteered teaching ballet to little girls, and yes, I might have been able to give them the knowledge of ballet and, give them a couple of hours of enjoyment each week, but honestly, they were able to give me more than what I was able to give them. They were able to give me a sense of leadership, influence, encouragement. It made me be able to understand that I can have a positive impact on people. A year later, after I finished teaching ballet, I was drum leader for my marching band. So I think if I wasn't that ballet teacher, I might not have been a drum leader, because I was able to learn leadership skills from teaching those little girls ballet. And then I was able to make a really good impact on my drum major auditions, which led me to being drum major. So it just your actions really manifest itself. So the more that you repeat an action, the more it will define you. So if you are wanting to become a healthy person, well, you can speak as much of that into your life, like, oh, I'm a healthy person, but you have to look internally and what you're doing every day, and you have to look at what your habits are. Are you still eating powdered donuts in the morning? Are you still eating KFC for dinner? Do you even have a gym membership? Do you have running shoes? Do you have any workout outfits? And if the answer to those are yes and no, like, yes, I am eating unhealthy food, and no, I don't have a gym membership or running shoes, well, you're a long ways away from being a healthy person the more that you don't try to change one of those things. I firmly believe in taking any new habit or any new lifestyle one habit or one day at a time. Because if you've lived this, many years of unhealthy living and an unhealthy lifestyle with an unhealthy mindset, and all of a sudden you have so much motivation that you do go get your pair of running shoes, that you do get that gym membership, that you buy random healthy food and stuff it in your fridge, that is great. And then you work out every single day for a whole week, and that is like the first time you have worked out in years or in a long time, and then you get burnt out and you're wondering, like, oh my god, this must not work. Like, I don't think I can be a healthy person. But you have to realize that really your body and your brain just got burnt out because you were living such a long life on unhealthy living, and all of a sudden you are living the life of a healthy person. You're going to get burnt out. Your muscles are going to get tired. Your tummy and your brain are going to want those unhealthy foods, and especially if you don't meal prep or if you just buy random healthy groceries and you don't know how to make a meal out of that or how to make healthy snacks, you are not going to know what to do with those healthy foods in your fridge. Therefore, you're going to resort back to your old habits. So if you have come from that long period of time of unhealthy living, I really encourage you, yes, do get a pair of running shoes, but I don't encourage you to eat all 3 meals and snacks to just full on, fruits and vegetables, because you're going to get burnt out on that. I've been like trying to live a healthy lifestyle for the past year, and I still get burnt out on that. So I encourage you to maybe replace 1 meal out of your 3 meals a day with a healthy option. And then, maybe not try to definitely cut down on the fast food, but try to recreate your favorite foods into healthy options. And then I honestly don't encourage you getting a gym membership right away, because I didn't do that. Because personally, over a year ago, I realized after I graduated high school, I found it so hard and difficult to work out or have the motivation to work out because I didn't have cheer or band forcing me to work out every day. So I knew that if I tried to get a gym membership and I tried to work out 7 days a week or even 5, I knew I was not going to do it. I knew I was going to get burnt out. So what I did is I got my new pair of running shoes, because really when you get cute and new exercise outfits, I do find that really helps with motivation. But I started out walking, and I increased it from 1 mile to 2 miles to 4 miles. And I made it fun with walking my dog or walking with special people in my life. And then I waited. This is if you were trying to get healthy or get more fit. This has been a very important point or a very key moment of understanding whenever I was ready to be able to intensify my workouts or my daily activity. I waited until my body and my brain hungered for more exercise. And then I bumped it up to riding my bike 5 miles to 10 miles to 15 miles. And then I knew, whenever I got to 15 miles on the bike, my body hungered for more. And then I finally was able to conjure up enough confidence and motivation to get back into the gym. But I knew I wouldn't be able to work out for an hour or even 45 minutes. I actually struggled to get through 15 minutes of a workout. But I was consistent. Also, consistency is key. But I worked out for 15 minutes for probably like 2 weeks. And then I waited till my body either hungered for more, but I also had to understand that throughout that whole fitness climbing, just the intensity levels from walking to biking to the gym, weightlifting, I had to understand that you will never grow without being uncomfortable. You will never be comfortable and grow. Those two don't go together. So I did have to push myself, but I did wait until my body hungered for more physical activity, for more intensity. And it just kept going and kept going, and I can go over, I typically don't, but sometimes I am able to go over an hour of weight training. I really try to keep it under an hour, but at least my body just hungers for more. And I know it's only going to get stronger. I'm only going to get better and more disciplined with my workout routine and my fitness journey, etc., etc. But I was not able to do any of that without understanding that you have to be uncomfortable to see progress, to see results, because that is where the learning comes from. That is where the muscle, rebuilding your muscle comes from. You had to get uncomfortable. And I now consider myself a healthy person, but it is solely based off of my actions every day. Even if I don't go to the gym one day, if I have a rest day, I'm still eating healthy. I'm still drinking water. I'm still taking my dog on a walk. I'm still living the life of a healthy person. But it all started whenever I decided I needed to start walking every day. I didn't become a healthy person whenever I was able to reach an hour at the gym in weight training time. I became a healthy person the moment I put on my running shoes and I took my dog out for that 1 mile walk. So, if this is your sign to start your journey of whatever it is, this is your sign to do it today. If you want to be a fashionable person, well, then you have to take the action of putting on a cute outfit, either today or tomorrow, whatever time you're watching this in the day. Or even if you're watching this in the middle of the day and you still have on your PJs and you want to be a fashionable person, go into your closet, at least get a cute pair of jeans, a cute shirt, and put on, maybe accessorize your simple outfit with, jewelry, a necklace, etc., a cute pair of shoes. There's so many options that you could go about that. But it is all in you taking at least one small action this very moment, this very day, or tomorrow. That is when you become a fashionable person. And remember that yesterday does not define you. What defines you are the actions that you are making this very moment in this new day. And I hope this has helped you have some inspiration to kickstart who you want to be, what you want to define you, etc., etc. I love this topic. I love talking about this because as you've heard some of my stories throughout this whole video, I have struggled with this my whole life. And the truth has set me free. My actions have set me free. I am a healthy person because I take the actions every single day to try and become a healthier version of myself, a more fit version of myself. I consider myself a fashionable person because I plan my outfits. I make sure that I look presentable each day. Even if I'm just staying at home, I like to at least put on cute loungewear. I believe that I am a leader because I took the action to start teaching at the YMCA. I took the action to apply for a drum major. I took the action to start this YouTube channel, to start inspiring people, and that makes me a leader. And remember that you are the controller of your destiny. I hope you found this motivational. Please comment down below who you want to be, not what you believe defined you yesterday or before you watched this video, but what defines you now? Think about who you want to be, write that down, and then think about one small habit or one small action that you can take this very day to get closer to fulfilling that image and that definition of yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video.